Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Mike and Mojo in the house. And this weekend, Mojo, it is going down. Look, I got the ice on and everything. Oh, I got this little gold chain here. That's all I got. Going this weekend, Mojo, there is a big fight going down. Literally a big fight between two guys who are giants in the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, fighting for the third time, their trilogy fight. 6'9" Fury taking on 6'7" Deontay Wilder. Remember, the first fight a couple years ago, they fought to a draw. Then in February 2020, Tyson Fury dominated Deontay Wilder, handed him his first loss in his incredible career. Here's the thing, though. Deontay Wilder said that loss was kind of bogus because it wasn't Tyson Fury who really beat him. It was the costume that he wore into the ring that beat him. It was an absolutely beautiful costume. It had a battery pack and lasers, and it was really extravagant. Deontay said that the costume was too heavy, it weakened his legs, and that really affected his performance, and then he goes on to lose the fight. So, we talked to the guys, Mojo, who actually made the costume for Deontay back then. Their names are Cosmo and Donato. Two guys run a shop, make these costumes. And we asked them if they were going to make another outfit for this fight, and they said yes. So Deontay Wilder, who is known for these really extravagant outfits, not abandoning it because of his experience last time. However, they told us it is going to be significantly lighter. So Deontay Wilder is going to be flashy like always as he comes out to the ring. Now, I had the chance to speak with Deontay yesterday. I knew he wasn't going to tell me what the costume was, Mojo, so I asked him for a little hint, and this is what Deontay Wilder had to say.
I'm coming out of my tribal stuff, you know. That's the hint. It's going to be very spiritual. It's going to be very powerful. And just you wait.
What round you knock him out in before I let you go?
Leave it up to my trainers then. They believe 5 and under. I'm going to go with 3, lesser than 3 and under. Great. But we will see. When people come to see heavyweights, that's what they want to see. They don't want to see no 12-round fight. Having skills and stuff, all that is good, but most of the time people have things to do after that. They want to go partake.
Mojo, you're a guy who is known for these crazy costumes. What do you think?
Hey, man, I tell you what, I know a thing or two about exhausting entrances, man. When I was wrestling, wow, I don't get hyped, I stay hyped. That was my gimmick. So when I came out for an entrance, it's running and sprinting and screaming all the way around. It's more energy than you've ever seen in your life, and you're putting it all out there. And when it's all said and done, sometimes you forget you got to wrestle a match afterwards.
That wasn't a gimmick. Mojo is always hype. It's no gimmick.
Brother, that's what we do. Ain't no gimmick. This is real hype, which is why I can say this was a terrible idea for him. You can't go out there with such a heavy costume. If you're not ready to go by the time the bell rings and the fight starts, this is a huge L.
So are you telling me, Mojo, that this is real? Because I think everybody laughed at this and thought Wilder was making excuses, but none of us have ever walked out to a ring wearing these crazy outfits. You actually believe that could have affected his performance?
I definitely didn't say that.
Okay.
But I can tell you, when you combine the nerves of a big fight, it's exhausting. They say the nerves are the things that tire you out more than the physical act itself. So I'm sure it contributed. But, yeah, I kind of had the same reaction. I don't know if that's what caused the guy to lose the fight. I mean, that's saying a lot. That's who had to have been like 1,000 pounds if that's the case, and I'm sure it wasn't. But, I mean, if you're going to go out there and you're going to say that's what cost you, and that is literally, unanimously, single-handedly the only reason that you lost the fight, you better correct that in the rematch. You can't do the same thing twice, because now you just look like a fool. So coming out with the lighter costume, especially if it's going to be a tribute, awesome. Best way to handle the situation.